Hey guys, Classic Gengar here, and welcome to another Story Team Battles. Again, another disclaimer this time. I have a more competitive team than my opponent does. He's still working on his competitive mon, so don't give him any crap. Like, he actually did really well, so everyone enjoy this battle. So I'm going to lead off with my rock setter, Alolan Golem. And Alolan Golem's really good. It's got a really nice attack stat and hits pretty hard, and it gets sturdy. So I really like using it. So we're just gonna trade Stealth Rocks here, and he's gonna go for a Brick Break. And since it doesn't do very much to me at all, and I'm just gonna hit him really hard with the Stone Edge, and that's gonna take him out with a crit. Now the crit did matter. Probably, but looking at that damage, I would have been able to take him out next turn anyways. So he's going to send out his Decidui. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm not 100% sure. And I am going to misclick here and go for self-destruct. I honestly didn't think I'd survive anyways, but that really kind of hurt because the Stone Edge probably would have been really nice to get off on this thing. But misclicks happen, misplays happen all the time. You can't be too frustrated about it. So I'm going to send in my Golisopod here. This is probably my favorite Pokemon from this generation. It just looks so fierce. And I'm going to get a first impression, and that hits him really hard. This Leaf Blade does a good amount of damage to me, considering that I'm kind of more bulky with my defenses being so high. And I go for Sucker Punch here, and he actually predicts that and swaps out. We've battled each other a couple times, so he kind of knows my sets, because I've pretty much been using the same team the whole time. And I'm going to hit him with a Liquidation, and that does solid damage, and he hits me with Revenge. I'm not 100% sure what that move does, but it does activate my emergency exit, and I decided to go into my defensive wall Toxapex. I'm going to take some Stealth Rock damage, but I'm going to get some Black Sludge recovery, so I'm not in a bad spot. He's actually going to go for Knock Off and get rid of my Black Sludge, which is a good play on his part, and I'm going to hit him with a Liquidation, and I actually get a crit here, which is interesting because I have the Merciless ability instead of Regenerator, because I think it's a pretty cool ability, and I run Toxic just to take advantage of it. So I'm actually going to recover here, get my health back. He can't really hit me very hard with this thing apparently, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm going to be able to take it out with a Liquidation. I don't know if he was just going for a lower priority move that turn, but I don't think I should have been able to outspeed and take it out, especially after a speed drop from a low sweep. So he sends in his Decidui, and it hits me relatively hard with the Leaf Blade, but I am going to be able to take him out with a Sludge Wave. Again, I'm running the wrong move. I should be running Poison Jab, considering I have a negative special attack nature, but it didn't matter this battle. So he's going to send in his Greninja, and I know it's Battle Bond, battled him before, and I know I can live an extra sensory. It's not Stab, he doesn't get Protein, so I'm going to be able to get a Toxic off. So that's good. So even if it gets its Battleborn up, it's still not going to last forever, so he can't sweep my team. So he's just going to be able to, I'm going to let my Toxapex go down. I don't have anything to swap into an extra Sentry, and it didn't really bother me because I knew I have my Golisopod with priority move to take this thing out. There's no way that a Battle Bond Greninja can survive a first impression from a Golisopod. So I'm just going to swap in my Golisopod here, and I'm just going to take this thing out. I take huge damage from Stealth Rock, so I'm barely living. And again, it's not a huge deal. So that's going to be Greninja down. and he is going to send out his Galio. Now this Pokemon, I don't really have anything that could properly hit this guy, so I'm just going to go for Sucker Punch. It is super effective, but it's not stab. And, you know, steel types get pretty good defenses. And he's going to be able to take me out with a Sunsteel Strike. Which, this move looks awesome. But I don't know why he went for it. It's resisted. I guess he just wanted to show it off. So I'm just going to send out my Mudsdale here. I know I can live any physical attack he has, and I'm going to be able to take it out with an Earthquake. So he goes for Zen Headbutt, and it's stab, and it hits, you know, relatively hard. But I get my defense boost, and I'm going to get my leftovers, and I'm going to get off this Earthquake, and that's going to hurt pretty bad. So Galio, even though it looks like it should be Fire type, is not Fire type, but I've seen it run Flamethrower, so that's pretty cool. It's interesting he gets that. So, and he's going to swap out his Incineroar, and it takes a good amount from Stealth Rocks, you know, 25%. It's his last Pokemon, and he's going to go for his Moonsault. I'm trying to remember this name before it shows me. Malicious Moonsault. Ha! I got it. And this is not going to be able to take me out. I live with a pretty decent amount of HP. And I get another defense boost. I'm not sure if that ignores defenses, like defense boosts like his Darkest Lariat does. I'm not 100% sure. I should probably look that up. I've never used their signature Z moves, honestly, on any of them. So, I mean, anyways, that's a fun battle I had. And next I'm going to show you guys a quick battle I had with Darren. Now this is, he definitely was using a story team. His Pokemon weren't battle ready, but I decided I would just include it just for fun. I'm not going to narrate this one, but I hope you guys enjoy.